Welcome to Protea Weekly. I'm recording this on the 15th of April, 2026. Happy tax day by the time this goes out. One of the worst hurdles will be out of the way, so congratulations to everybody in the tax space for surviving the 415 deadline. Good luck for the future deadlines of the year, and maybe enjoy a little bit of relaxation before you kick into some of the summer work. I know, we really push hard at Protea to make sure that our clients' year ends are done by the end of January, try to get tax stuff over to the CPAs and tax providers by mid-February to give them more than enough time to be able to plan to get their taxes done. Very important for us. We understand that it's a difficult job being a tax provider. I've chosen not to go down that route, never filled in a tax return in my life. So we try our best to provide value to our tax provider partners by being very proactive and making sure we get information to them on a timely basis. And with that thought in mind, it's really what I wanted to talk about today. And I feel like sometimes I might be living in this like total echo chamber, total different world to the vast majority of people out there. But I have this true believing that if you are a professional service provider, you need to be doing more than just providing your professional service. I think it is critical to be a very important partner in the life of your clients, which starts, yes, do your job and do your job damn well. Hire really good people, smart people, put great process in place, invest money in technology, put in the training required, and service the hell out of it. We want to be the best accountants to the wine industry that we possibly can be. And that is important. Step one, do your job and do it well. We know we tick that box. But I truly believe if you want to be a great service provider, it is more than just doing your job well. Doing your job well is just that. Step one. True service providers look to add value in any possible way they can. The way we like to do that is by providing as much education as possible. And this is very core to who we are at Protea. We want to give you the accounting that you deserve. We want you to have better information on a timely basis and make you use that information to make good decisions. You have the data to be successful, and we want to make sure that you get that in a format that you can understand and can use. But there is way more to that when you work with somebody like us, because we understand that you need support in your business. And with that in mind, we go out of our way to develop partnerships with other professionals so that we can refer you over to those people at a drop of a hat. And we try do that in every single area. And we're working right now very hard to update our website to a point where these service providers are listed so that you can go there, working with us or not working with us, and find other professionals in the space, the wine industry or the beverage industry, or even small business providers for a lot of these service providers, and get the help you deserve. That means we are always having conversations with attorneys, especially business attorneys, compliance attorneys, and people that deal specifically with land right issues. Those are important. We are making sure that we're having good conversations with M&A firms. There's people that can help you buy or sell a winery. It's critically important that we have those relationships, understand the type of work they do, so that when you come to us and ask us that question, we can put you in contact with the right person, or at least give you some options to have a conversation. I spend a lot of time with bankers, understanding the banking options that they have for our clients, and specifically what debt options available to them, what conversations they should be having, what type of clients they're looking for, size, profitability, growth spectrum, and if they could actually help service these clients who need debt to continue to grow. These are critical relationships. I spend time talking to compliance companies, the people that do that all important reporting on your your licenses, your alcohol license, to make sure that you stay in compliance, stay out of prison, stay out of penalties and interest. That's important to us. We talk to payroll providers and make sure that we've got the best technology in place. And for those people who want a person, that we make sure that we put you in touch with the right payroll providers. We do the same with HR. There's way too many wineries out there that are not really taking real consideration of their HR. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 80% of wineries don't even have a handbook and definitely haven't updated it since they first had it. We're making sure we have you in those relationship with HR providers for at a minimum to be able to get you a handbook so that you are protected. I'm constantly talking to different insurance companies, looking at the opportunities and options out there to make sure that when our clients ask about insurance option, we're able to put them in front of people to have conversations to make sure they get the adequate coverage at the right price and make sure that there's somebody to talk to when things go wrong. This is important. Building these relationships with other professionals to be able to refer our clients to get them the services that they need to allow them to be successful is a critical part of what we do at Protea. And for vast majority of them, we don't have any agreements in place. We don't get any kickbacks. The only ones where we have some sort of like payback agreement is R&D tax credits, where we have one agreement in place, never taken any cent for that. But we try and get you the right services. We want you to have the right professionals in place. We want you to be successful. And that pushes even further on that we have a blog post and a YouTube channel where you're watching this video right now, that we are very invested in making sure that we give very simple information on our YouTube channel that is very understandable to allow you to understand the basics of accounting and hopefully be able to achieve a little bit more. Because we understand not everybody wants to pay for an accountant. I think that's a silly idea and a terrible use of your time. But if that is the decision you want to take, let me at least help you with some simple tools to help you do a better job. Because I do want you to have good accounting. I want you to have some accounting. I want you to be at least making decisions with good information. Our blog posts, we write stuff on a regular basis, from top of the funnel stuff, the stuff, the super basic accounting stuff, to more in-depth knowledge specifically related to the wine industry and how the accounting treatments affect it. We bring in guest blog posts all the time. Just in the last couple of months, between the YouTube channel as well as our website, we've had an R&D tax credit article. We've had an article about getting a mortgage when you're self-employed. We've had an overview of commercial real estate in the area. And we have some more articles on the way right now, especially around cost reduction opportunities for maybe the slightly larger wineries for sure. It's a little tougher for the smaller wineries. But we're looking to bring that content to our clients and anybody that is willing to read our website or follow our newsletter, because we want to provide value. We want to be seen as a partner, not just an accountant. We want to be able to give people more for their dollar than they would expect from a general accountant, or even holy me, or even if they want to call us a bookkeeper, we still want to give them more value for that. We generally underestimate the value we add to our clients, and that's on me. But we're not going to be like that anymore. We want to tell you we are adding value. And I truly believe if you're a service provider, it should be more than just selling your service, but you should be looking to add value to those who are willing to work with you. That's how you build trust. That's how you build relationships. That's how you help each other. I want all professionals to stop thinking just about the service they offer and think about ways to add value. We do that on a daily basis. Another way that we do that is we get involved in the community. We sponsor various industry events. I'm always happy to talk at industry events if it comes up. Happy to have those conversations. We attend them. I write tons of thought leadership articles about events as well. I take that knowledge, I digest it, I put it into my AI, rapidly typing notes while I'm out at those events. And then I build out articles, I build out content, I build out newsletters, share that information as much as possible. If you are somebody in the wine industry and you're putting out a report, SVB puts out a report, we send that to our clients, say, hey, fill it in. When the report comes out, we say, hey, have a look. We'll do the same for the Beamer Moss Adams report that's coming out, Baker Tully, I guess, report coming out. We share, We've done it for Azure's information as well. When their report comes out, we will share that with our clients. Even if it came from one of our competitors, we will share that information. One of our competitors is putting on their own little wine industry event coming up in the next couple of months. And that probably sounded super condescending, but it is a small event as it stands. It could turn into something great. I think they've set themselves up to be a very successful event, and I'll be there to support them. I want them to do well. I want there to be another place where industry knowledge is being shared. My hope for that event is that it'll be more than the same 10 speakers that I see at all the other events sharing the same information over and over and over, and maybe they'll bring a different spin on it. It's my hope for the Cal CPA wine industry event. That'll be something new, something special, something people would want to attend. It hasn't reached those heights yet, but I live in hope. I want there to be events that people can add knowledge. This is the world I'm looking for. A world where service providers are more than service providers, but are thinking of value adding to their clients to provide them with the opportunities to be successful. It's this whole rising tides situation, right? If you're doing well, I'm doing well, we're all doing well. That's life is good. Why would I step on people's heads? Why would I push people down? Why would I not want to help my clients do better? That's the mentality I want you to take away today. I want you to go back to your desk and go, I know I'm doing my job, but how can I add value? That is how we all be successful together. Thanks for listening. Until next week, goodbye.